TSMC has exploded higher plus 6.94% to $462.12, a historic single-session move that demands your attention. In this video we break down what is driving this and what it means. Welcome to MTRS_Market Pulse. It is Monday, June 22nd, and this is your complete global market briefing. A range-bound session is developing. Equity markets are responding to reports that oil prices on Brent crude slips to $79 as US-Iran talks ease Hormuz concerns NDTV profit. Let us start with a quick look at how the major global markets are positioned today. Starting with the major global indices. S&P 500 edged higher plus 1.08% to $7,500.58. Equity markets are responding to reports that stock market bounces back to finish winning week as tech leads recovery ecx.org. NASDAQ 100 is up plus 2.48%, trading at $30,406. Equity markets are responding to reports that Equinix stock weekly outlook with earnings ahead. Dow Jones is little changed, hovering near $51,565. Equity markets are responding to reports that oil prices on Brent crude slips to $79 as US-Iran talks ease Hormuz concerns NDTV profit. DAX is trading lower by minus 0.23%, at $24,929. The move follows reports that Brent rises after US-Iran peace talks in Geneva are abruptly postponed. FTSE 100 is little changed, hovering near $10,358. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Now let us turn to some of the biggest names in global equities. TSMC surged plus 6.94% to $462.12 in a significant session. AI chip demand has created a demand floor that insulates TSMC from the consumer electronics cycle. High-NA EUV ramp at N2 and beyond represents a technology advantage no competitor can replicate for years. Watch the next earnings call for any commentary on 2026 capacity allocation. Northrop Grumman plunged minus 5.21% to $521.50 in a significant session. Government IT and classified programs provide stable base earnings that are often underappreciated. The next intercontinental ballistic missile contract is a potential large upside catalyst. Watch for any DoD budget line item commentary on space programs. Lockheed Martin made a dramatic move today, plunged minus 4.01% to $510.95. F-35 production deliveries and international order intake are the primary revenue drivers. European NATO rearmament, driven by the 2% of GDP spending target, is a multi-year tailwind for missiles and air defense systems. Hypersonic weapons program progress is the longer-term upside. ASML made a dramatic move today, surged plus 3.31% to $1,929.68. The EUV monopoly is one of the strongest competitive moats in all of technology. AI chip demand for the most advanced nodes directly benefits ASML without the execution risk of being a chip maker. Watch for any update on the 2026 to 2027 capacity shipment schedule. Now let us dig into the macro picture driving these moves. On the geopolitical front, the move follows reports that Brent rises after US-Iran peace talks in Geneva are abruptly postponed. This is adding a risk premium across energy markets and supporting safe haven demand. Equity markets are responding to reports that Trump's tariffs, Fed minutes, rumbles Bitcoin by what's moving markets. Rate expectations remain the single most powerful macro driver for equities and currencies right now. On the data front, equity markets are responding to reports that oil prices on Brent crude slips to $79 as US-Iran talks ease Hormuz concerns NDTV profit. Turning to commodities. Brent crude dipped to $79.14 per barrel, down 0.89% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that Brent rises after US-Iran peace talks in Geneva are abruptly postponed. WTI crude dropped sharply to $75.24 per barrel, down 1.78% on the session. Traders are reacting to news that Brent rises after US-Iran peace talks in Geneva are abruptly postponed. Natural gas surged to $3.33, up 3% on the session. The move follows reports that Brent rises after US-Iran peace talks in Geneva are abruptly postponed. Gold held steady to $4,225.10 per troy ounce, up 0.02% on the session. The gold move is partly driven by gold fails the safe haven test again, Fisher Investments. Let us give you our near-term view on TSMC. With momentum this strong, traders will be watching the $489.85 level closely. A clean break there would confirm the uptrend and could bring in additional momentum buyers. Risk management remains critical, always size positions according to your own risk tolerance. In the currency markets, Euro to US dollar is at 1.15, gaining 0.02% on the day. Pound sterling to US dollar is at 1.32, gaining 0.21% on the day. US dollar to Japanese yen is at 161.74, gaining 0.28% on the day. The move in the dollar reflects reports that gold, silver slip as stronger dollar, hawkish Fed weigh on precious metals despite rate pause, moneycontrol.com. Let us close with the key events and catalysts on our radar. Keep a close eye on central bank speakers and rate commentary, and key economic data releases. Any one of these could be the catalyst that defines the next major directional move. We cover every major global market, every single day. If this kind of daily, actionable analysis is useful to you, please support us with a like and subscribe. It takes 2 seconds and it means a great deal to this channel. Share this with anyone who invests or trades, they will thank you for it. That is all from MTRS_Market Pulse for today. All analysis is for informational and educational purposes only and does not constitute financial advice. Always consult a qualified financial advisor. Trade safe and we will see you in the next one. That is your full global market briefing from MTRS_Market Pulse. Subscribe and turn on notifications for daily updates.